Top 10 Largest Spiders in the World. Main characters of thousands of phobias, spiders are not the most beloved within the animal kingdom. And who can blame those people? 8 legs, several eyes, and a poisonous bite doesn't make up for anyone's favorite things. In addition, there are species that can reach gigantic sizes. Join us to see these terrifying and large arachnids. Number 10. Cerbalus aravensis. This species was discovered in 2009, originally from the deserts of Israel, specifically in the dunes south of the Arava region, where they are usually underground during the day, which would explain why it took so long for their discovery. Their method to catch their prey is to wait patiently and then jump over it, injecting not only their poison, but also suffocating it with their legs. It can measure up to 5.5 inches, and among its main features, its black and white colors stand out. Despite being a rather chilling animal, it is in danger of extinction because the agricultural expansion of humans is gradually reducing its habitat. Number 9. The Brazilian wandering spider. What better way to continue with this top than with an extremely toxic and incredibly aggressive spider, because you can never have enough nightmares. It is native to the jungle areas of countries such as Peru, Brazil, Colombia, and Venezuela. However, it has been seen in different parts of the world due to its nomadic behavior or sometimes traveling in loads of fruit. This spider measures up to 5.9 inches and usually lives on banana plantations, so it often attacks the agricultural workers. Its bite is considered one of the most poisonous, causing death if the person is not treated properly. Among the symptoms that prevail are intense pain in the affected area and difficulty breathing. In turn, the poison in men has a side effect consisting of prolonged and painful erections that can last a minimum of 4 hours. Based on this, it's believed that its poison could be used to make medicines for erectile dysfunction. Number 8. Camel spider. It is usually found in desert areas such as the Middle East. This type of spider is also known as a scorpion spider because it comes from the family of spiders as well as scorpions, and its appearance is similar to that of both species. It has been popularized for reaching very high speeds, eating camels, and even humans. However, all this information has been exaggerated because they are simple myths, since its name comes from the fact that it is usually found in the lower parts of the camels, something similar to a flea. And although it is a carnivorous animal, its diet consists of insects, lizards, mice, and even snakes. Despite this, it's still a creepy animal which can reach up to 6 inches in length. And in terms of speed, it can reach 10 miles per hour, which makes it quite fast compared to other invertebrates, but not compared to humans. Number 7. Hercules baboon spider. It is usually believed that this species gets its name because it eats baboons, which is completely false, and on the contrary, they are usually prey to these primates, so it is quite defensive even before humans. Despite this, its diet is almost based purely on insects and small spiders. It is considered the rarest spider in the world because none of its kind has been seen or captured since the early 1900s, so all the data that is known about this arachnid are merely hypotheses. One of the most important facts is that there is a single specimen, which was found in the central region of Nigeria, which is currently going through a great political instability, which means almost no researcher dares to visit this region. It is believed that it can reach more than 8 inches. However, due to its scarcity, it is difficult to determine its average size. In certain parts of the world, the king baboon spider is usually marketed as the Hercules. Number 6. Pocilitharia raje. This species, a member of the tarantula family, is relatively new and extremely rare since it was only discovered in 2009 on the island of Sri Lanka, south of India. It can measure up to 8 inches. Likewise, the family of spider is known to be quite colorful and fast, so they are also called tiger spider. It usually inhabits old trees and even fallen logs. However, due to deforestation and the decline of the species, it has chosen to also occupy abandoned buildings. It has a rather lethal poison to kill its prey that can be mice, snakes, and small birds. However, for human beings, it is not harmful. It should be noted that the area where this species was found has been destroyed because of wars in recent years. Number 5. Colombian giant black tarantula. This tarantula is found in the tropical forests of countries such as Brazil and Colombia, mainly in the trunks of trees. As its name says, most of it is black, although brown specimens with some reddish parts have also been found. It is known to reach a size of 9.1 inches and be extremely aggressive in addition to having a strange defensive behavior. On its legs it has large, sharp spines, which it usually uses when capturing its prey or also as a defense against small predators. In spite of being classified as poisonous, it is not strong enough to attack a human being. However, its size and appearance are enough to give anyone a heart attack. Number 4. Brazilian salmon pink bird eater. Evidently, this spider comes from Brazil. To be more specific, to the southeast of the country in the state of Paraíba. Known as one of the largest spiders in the world, it can measure up to 10 inches. Besides being quite heavy, because it has been recorded that some females can weigh more than 3.5 ounces. Although it is referred to as a bird hunter, this happens rarely, since their main sources of food are insects and small reptiles. Its fangs are quite long, reaching 1 inch in length. However, these are not their main weapon at the time of attack, and even use them as a last resort, since it can shoot salmon pink hairs, which they use to incapacitate its prey to then spit its digestive juices on it in order to subsequently devour it. It is not considered a dangerous species for humans, but its bite can be quite painful, while its hairs can generate skin irritations. As you can see, it's never a bad time to fear spiders. Number 3. Brazilian giant tawny red tarantula. Again, a Brazilian tarantula, although it can also be found in Uruguay, Paraguay, and even Argentina, usually in dry environments. Characterized by its 10.2-inch long body, it is quite popular as a pet because it is a generally calm species with a very mild venom. It does not attack unless it is threatened. Like most spiders in this top, this tarantula has a peculiar behavior in front of their offspring, since while most spiders lay their eggs before they hatch, this one remains to take care of and even help them get out. Also, this type of spider can live for a really long time. There are some registered cases of females that live up to 3 decades. Number 2. Giant huntsman spider. This giant spider is considered the one with the longest legs and can reach 1 foot long. It was first described in 2001 after being discovered in a cave in Asia, specifically in Laos. One of the most terrifying characteristics of this animal is that it is one of the fastest spiders and can also move sideways like a crab. Unlike the normal hunter that is under rocks and trees, this species usually only lives in caves, feeding on reptiles and insects. Despite this, cases have been reported in Australia, although they are believed to be just normal hunters. One of the characteristics that make it quite terrifying is that when hunting their prey, it pounces on top of it and starts to eat it. In a few words, if you see one of these, run. Regardless of everything said, it does not show itself as an aggressive animal in the presence of humans. It is said that its bite would cause a lot of pain, however, it is not lethal for humans and can cause the typical symptoms such as nausea, headaches, and vomiting. Number 1. Goliath bird-eating tarantula. Unlike the previous spider, the Goliath tarantula is not a long-legged arachnid, but it is a very robust species. It's not out of reasons that they call it the giant tarantula. Registered in the Guinness Book of Records as the largest spider in the world, measuring a total of 11 inches, and weighing over 6.2 ounces, the Goliath tarantula usually lives in the jungles of northern South America, mainly in swampy areas. Still, its sighting is not simple, essentially because it is a nocturnal animal. Although its name seems to indicate that its diet is based on birds, it usually feeds on earthworms, insects, and some amphibians. It is not considered dangerous for humans because it doesn't usually attack unless it's in self-defense. Besides, its bite is not lethal for people. Nevertheless, the pain is severe, and one would not expect less in view of its 1.5-inch long fangs, which would cause abundant sweating and nausea if not something more serious. It is listed as a species in danger of extinction due to the deforestation of its natural habitats. If as of today you started suffering from arachnophobia, give it a thumbs up and share. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate notifications. Until next time.